Hi, and welcome to these intuitive readings. Feel free to stick around, pick a card, and receive a channeled message about that card. The cards that I'm going to use today are Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. These are a reasonably new deck for me that I'm playing with. I really, really enjoy them. The pictures are beautiful. They are they're just, I don't know, they make me feel good. I like them. I connect with them. So what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to pull three cards randomly. Now, each card has words at the bottom, but when I show the cards to you initially, I'm not going to show you the words. I want you to pick the card just based on the picture and how it makes you feel, and whether you're drawn to it or not, whether you feel attracted to it or not. If you don't feel attracted to any of the cards, maybe you feel repelled by one of the cards. One of the cards has a charge for you. Either way is fine. That is your, guidance system picking that card. So when I show you these three cards, just be really aware of the impulse that you feel, the intuition, the attraction or repulsion. Which card are you drawn to or repelled to? And then make a decision, just one card. Make that commitment to just the one card. And then I will bring a reading through, a channeled message through about that card, about each of the cards. Okay, so I'm shuffling them now. And I'm going to pick three. Three randomly selected cards, all divinely picked. Okay, here we go. Here's my three. I see them. One, two, three. Okay. So the first one is this one. Just check your body, check your feelings. See if that card attracts you, repels you, excites you, makes you feel curious. That's card number one. Card number two is this one. See how you feel about that card. What is it bringing up in you? Do you feel drawn to it? And lastly, this one. So I'll show you all three if I can do it without revealing any of the words. I need to have some octopus hands here. Okay, how am I going to do this? Okay, I think that works. So those are the three cards together. So really tune in. Which one is attracting me? Which one feels right for me today? You don't need to have any sense of rationale or logic about it. It's just a feeling, a knowing, a sense, an impulse. You're like, yes, I'm drawn to that one without even really knowing why. Right. So pick your card now. One, two, or three. One, two, or three. Okay, let's begin then with the first one. If you picked number one, then I'm going to reveal to you now what the words are at the bottom, and then I'm going to tune in and bring a channeled message in about this card and for you, for all of those who chose this particular card today. So here we go. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And when we look at this card, we've got this woman, and see behind her that pyramid in the eye. It kind of looks to me like all this radiant energy, like the pyramid and the eye and all the rays coming out of that represent to me a higher truth, a higher expression, and a higher awareness. But she is closing her eyes, or she's covering her eyes, which means she's not allowing that higher self that is present and she's aware of, she's not allowing it expression. She's covering her eyes in an attempt to kind of stay in homeostasis, if you know what I mean. To not rock the boat, look, she's not feeling comfortable, let's say, with really embodying that higher aspect of herself. So let me just tune in with this and you and see what's going to come through. What is most important for you to remember, dear one, is it is safe for you to express yourself. It is safe for you to express yourself. And if that's not a truth for you right now, then which part of you doesn't feel safe? So we all have these all different aspects of our psyche, don't we? We've got the inner child, we've got the teenager, we've got all these different parts of our psychology that are, cause all these inner conflicts. One part of you wants to be more expansive, more honest, more truthful, to shine their light into the world with more clarity, more power, and more passion. But there's another part of you that says, "Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I feel safe about that. And I don't know what these other people are going to think about me if I do that. So I'm not ready to do that. I don't want to really change my, balance at the moment of relationships. So I'm just going to stay safe and not express that." Now, working on your safety is the most important thing here to allow you to feel that you can express. So if you work with that part of you that doesn't feel safe and love them and listen to them and heal them and give them what they need so that you feel safer and safer and safer to be more honest, to be more authentic, to shine your light and express yourself more and more without worrying what other people will think of that. If you do that, you're going to feel so much better in the world and in your life, so much more on purpose, so much clearer, so with so much more energy, so much more motivation, inspiration. And then you actually start to do the thing that you're here to do. And that's what we're here to do, right? And the cool thing is that when you start really feeling safer to express yourself more honestly, more openly, with more light, the people around you benefit from that. The people that you were worried of offending or that might reject you actually appreciate it, maybe not to your face, but their soul is like, yes, good on you, because everybody can see when somebody's stepping into their light. And it might trigger them because they're not ready to do that, right? But it will, on some level, show them how to do it. They may not be ready to do it themselves, but it will plant a seed. If she or he can do it, I can do it too. This body, this personality is really just kind of like, I kind of want to say like a shield to our true nature, which is that heavenly, holy, divine oneness and love, of which we all stem and which we all are underneath it all. And really, on one level, when we've kind of been through the human experience for long enough and we've had all the experiences and realized there's really nothing out there that can fulfill me. I've done all the things, I've met all the people, I've had all the experiences, I've made all the money, like tick it all off. Did all those things make me feel fulfilled? And ultimately, the answer will ultimately be no, because what is the true fulfillment is not going after all those ego wants and needs and desires. It's putting the ego, the personality, the body over to the side and allowing that light, the real you, the essence of you, the essence of everything to shine through this body personality complex and into the world for the highest good of all. That is our highest purpose here. And what actually feels the most fulfilling. The ego will tell you, no, 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 we're going to get $1 million. That's gonna light us up. That's going to make us feel the most fulfilled. But you get there and you see how you feel. You might feel great for a couple of days, but ultimate fulfillment comes from shining your light, your soul energy, your authenticity into the world. So why would you want to stop yourself from doing that for anyone, especially when it's going to help them, because it's going to help the whole universe. So if you pulled this card, it is your sign to start to step in more to your purpose, to start to feel and work on that part of you that's not feeling safe, to really be authentic, to work on healing that part now, and to start to allow yourself to shine more and more, reframing it in your mind that if I feel safe to shine because being in my authenticity and my truth is my divine purpose, and the whole universe supports me in that, including all the people around me. So that can be your affirmation. It is safe for me to shine because the whole universe supports me on my divine purpose, including the people around me. Let yourself be you, beautiful, because the world needs that. There is a part of you and your essence that is very needed here. You're one little piece of this magnificent puzzle, and without your input, your light, your soul energy, it is not complete. So don't hold it off any longer for anybody else. Step in, step in. That is your message, beautiful, if you pulled that card. All right, number 2 card. I'm going to reveal to you what the words are here. Are you ready? Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So if this beautiful, peaceful scene of tranquil water and green trees and you know, beautiful scenery, if this was your choice, then let me just tune in and bring a message for you. The universe or your guides or whatever it is I'm tuning into right now acknowledges the hard work that you've put in to your life, to building a foundation, to building relationships, to building careers and futures and kids and whatever it is that has become your life's work, what you've been engaged in. The universe acknowledges your hard work, your effort, your consistency in that, and wants to tell you that you are doing it. You are, with your effort, with your focus, with the action that you're putting in and the way that you're doing it, you are creating heaven on earth. It's happening. That's the words at the bottom of this thing. Now, sometimes it may not feel like that. Sometimes structures have to fall down, cave in order for the phoenix to rise, in order for the heaven on earth to emerge. You know, we have to let go of what's really not working with courage and faith and step in, or just make space for a higher energy to evolve. So what I'm picking up on for you regarding this card is that it's really important for you to have a vision of how you really want your life to be. And you can focus on a certain area if you like. You can focus on career or relationships or health or whatever. You can really get clear on what do I want to live in this area? How do I want to feel? What's my ideal circumstance around this? That is your vision. That is your boundary. That is your intent. To be really clear on that and to allow that to motivate you and inspire you. And if anything comes along that does not quite match what your vision is or what your intent is or the boundaries that you've placed around that, then it's time to let that go. Your message is that you can have the beautiful life that you're looking for, but you've got to let go of what's not that in your life right now. You know, what is not that? What's matching that? Don't be afraid. Like, I know it's hard sometimes to change and to let go of things, and it's scary to step into the unknown, but when you come into this energy of I am supported, I'm totally supported, and I believe in the vision that I have, and I want that more than anything. I'm not going to settle for anything less. And you let go of what's not matching that. It feels so empowering, so amazing. It's like you're choosing your journey, you're choosing your path, and the universe goes, wow, she knows what she wants, or he knows what he wants, and we're going to just provide all the means, all the hows, all the opportunities and pathways for that. But it's when we sit on the fence and we go, I do want that, but I don't want to lose this and this, la, 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 la. And we're kind of like going like this all the time. That's the result we get, wishy-washy, you know? So this is a wake-up call for you. What do you truly want? What is your heaven on earth? And are you standing for that in your life right now? Are you standing for that? Are you holding that standard? And are you willing to let go of what doesn't fit that in your life? So if you've pulled this one, that's your message. And I hope that resonates. You can let me know in the comments, all of these things. Let me know. Tell me in the comments how you felt with the message. Did it feel that it landed? Did it resonate? Yeah, I'd love to hear your feedback. So number 3, are you ready to be revealed? For the words to be revealed, here we go. The ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Oh, yeah. You know, that's one of my favorite lines. It's happening for you, not to you. Oh my God, until we really get that, like, how can we ever allow ourselves to feel good? To feel like things are happening to us is a grand form of suffering, isn't it? So anyway, let's look at the imagery here, and I'll tune into a message. So I feel like that rose is showing the open heart, you know, the open heart, the unfolding of the rose. And look at her posture. She's got her arms wide open. It's like the rose is coming out of that open heart. And as it says there, cracked open. She's been cracked open. Her heart is open, and the pathway ahead of her is clear. It's like it's supported, you know, the pillars of support up in the top of that card leading to that beautiful window. You know, I always like to use the analogy of the stained glass window as being representative of each of our soul energy. Like, we're all coming onto this planet with a particular vibration that only we are bringing. And each of that, like, our vibration is like this stained glass window. Everyone's stained glass window is unique. It has unique colors, unique patterns. And when we allow the light to shine through that stained glass window, then we become, you know, we contribute this beautiful energy to the rest of humanity. But when we when we all clouded in our own stuff, or when the window is all dirty because we're working through our own self-doubt and our own fear and our own not good enough and our own whatever it is, we are not open to letting that light shine through that stained glass window. So what I feel has happened here is this woman has allowed the events of her life to crack her open in the most positive way, that she can now walk that path of purpose and shine her light through that stained glass window, because she could see that the events of her life were happening for her, not to her, happening for her, to crack her open, to help her to see how she was not looking at things from a loving perspective, or how she was holding on to some negative belief in this area, how she was behaving out of alignment with love, whatever funky beliefs were going on. Life was coming in and showing her and inviting her into a deeper expression of herself, into awakening, into clarity. And she has had this big, beautiful awakening, realizing all this stuff due to the difficulties that have come in, which means that she's now able to walk this path of purpose and shine her light. So I feel like the message is quite clear, even without me tuning in, what I'm intuitively picking up on here. But let me just connect anyway. No more victimhood is the message of this card. No more blaming. No more giving your power away to circumstances outside of you and saying, I can't do it because of this person, it's that person's fault, or that person made me feel this way, and all of that stuff. No. Reframing the situations, the relationships, all of that stuff. How are these things trying to grow you, help you, heal you, awaken you? It's time to have a little bit of a conference with yourself in those areas of your life where you feel victimized, where you feel that things are happening to you and you're not in control and you're hopeless and helpless to do anything about it. Those are the situations that you need to have a little sit down with yourself and really look at from a higher perspective. How is the situation coming in to teach me? What is it trying to grow in me? What qualities is it asking me to develop? How is it teaching me? What is it growing me into? What are the life lessons here? What is my soul learning here? And get the lesson. Understand this is all a divine orchestration. Nothing happens on accident, absolutely nothing, including the cards I've pulled today and the one you chose. Nothing happens on accident, and everything is happening for you. It's like we decided we wanted to come in on this journey, and we wanted to forget everything. We wanted to forget that we really are absolutely indestructible, completely limitless, absolutely one with all of creation. There's no way we could ever be damaged or in any way harmed, hurt, or anything like that, or rejected or separated from the love of what we really are. We chose to forget all of that and to come in and actually fall asleep to the idea that we are a separate self wandering around in all this separation. And in order to wake us up, we chose experiences, that would help us to snap out of that dream of separation, to snap out of that illusion that we're alone, that we're separate, that real pain is really like real, and suffering is just normal, and all of those things. We designed, if you like, circumstances, relationships, people to come into our life and wake us up and show us and teach us and grow us and get us back to a more aligned perspective. So all of the events in your life, if you like to look at it this way, and I think it helps, were designed for you, by you, by you. And if you look at it that way, it's a very humbling way, isn't it, to look at your life? But it is an awakened way. And it means that you no longer have to suffer the experiences of your life. You can now rise to meet them, to learn from them, to grow through them, and to now transform freaking send them and walk along that pathway towards that window and shine your beautiful light as the cracked open heart that you now have, the gratitude that you have for the experiences of your life and what they've taught you. You're no longer bitching about them, complaining about them. You're now grateful for the amazingness that they taught you, because that's what they were there for, designed by you for that. Aren't you brilliant? Aren't you amazing? And now you can look out that window with this open heart and shine that open heart through you and into the world. And then that open heart will lead you on your path of purpose. The open heart is the doorway to higher consciousness, and where we can access our guidance, where we feel our purpose, where we know what we're here to do. So what are the circumstances in your life that are trying to crack you open at the moment? Choose to see them from this higher perspective so you can learn the lesson and really open your heart in gratitude to these experiences, letting that open heart lead you to the next beautiful chapter. So I really hope that has given you something today if you chose that card, the ever unfolding rose. All right, so do let me know, everybody, what you thought of that. Do write your comments in for me. I would love to hear all about them. And please do like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Share it around, share it to the people that you love that may need a little bit of help at the moment, pass it on. And I'd really, really love you to do that. And if you want more help on your spiritual path, check out my Patreon page. I have a ton of different courses on there, a ton of amazing podcasts and meditations. I also go on there once a month giving live personal readings to you. And I run a soul circle on Zoom every month on different topics each month in order to just support you in your growth and keep challenging you and prompting you to grow, awaken, and develop your spiritual gifts and stepping onto your path of purpose. All my love to you, and I hope to connect with you again soon. Many blessings.